Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name's Alice. I'm a Swede living in Canada. Just moved here a few weeks ago. When I lived in Berlin, I had a fitness diary series going on where I showed my realistic fitness journey, but I've been traveling for 4 months, so I have not been working out. I've been feeling stiff and achy and eating so much ramen in Japan. Just have not thought about eating healthily while traveling at all. So I'm picking my journey back up again. We're not restarting, we're just continuing the journey, the fitness journey, because it's a process. And in this video, I will show you 5 of my go-to realistic healthy meals. I'm really enjoying getting back into routine again. It feels very good. I'm also gonna show you how I work out this week, so let's get back to it together. We got this.
Alright, so for this first meal, I am making a hummus plate. Actually, a hummus salad crispy chickpea plate, if you will. And I'm starting by adding the chickpeas to an oven tray with spices, oil, salt, pepper. That goes into the oven while we prepare the rest of the meal. Next step is making a simple Greek-inspired salad. I cut up cucumber very chunky as well as a couple tomatoes. I'm keeping it very simple because I was craving a fresh salad, but you could also just cut up a bunch of root vegetables, maybe mushrooms, and add them into the oven with the chickpeas. But for now, I'm also adding half a red onion sliced up very thinly, and a lot of lemon juice. You could also use any vinegar you like. Heavy drizzle of olive oil, salt, pepper, and I would love to have put some mint into this, maybe basil, but I didn't have it on hand, so I just put some dried herbs. While that is marinating to the side, I'm making a simple flatbread. I was just gonna get store-bought, but I felt like this was way more affordable and still pretty easy. After you add all the ingredients together, knead it for a few minutes to make it less sticky. Don't add too much flour, it will just make it dry. I divided my dough into 4 balls and just stretched them out like this. If you own a rolling pin, that's even easier. I wasn't sure about putting oil or not, but I did the first ones with oil and the second ones without. And both turned out beautifully. These cook super fast, less than a couple minutes on each side. The base of this plate is a big dollop of hummus. I just used some store-bought that I need to use up. Then I add the salad and lastly the chickpeas with feta on top, which is the cherry on top of this dish. I serve this with a flatbread on the side so you can dip and take bites as you like. Just a very simple, delicious and fresh meal. And you can of course add any additional protein that you'd like. For example, falafel or even chicken.
Okay, it's time to work out.
And for the past 3 weeks, I've been using Trainwell, a personal training app. I am part of their affiliate program, so if you use my link, you'll get a 14-day free trial. But don't worry, I'll also share my favorite YouTube workouts down below and creators that I just really love for good resources and workouts. And use this video as inspiration and motivation. I'm definitely not a professional, just here showing my realistic journey. So we can do this together. As I'll do today's workout, I'll talk a bit about why I love Trainwell so far. When you first sign up, you'll fill out a form to get paired up with the trainer best fit for you. I was paired up with Jill, and we had a 1-hour video call talking about why I want to work out, what my goals are, my background. I told her that I've overworked my knees before, lower back pain, I've had nerve pain from working in a warehouse. So for me, it's really important to prevent injury while also working on getting really strong. I even mentioned functional moves for longevity and ultimately just being able to use my body, feel strong, and use it to the fullest. She threw together my workouts really quickly because I was so excited to start that same day, but I really noticed she took everything I said into consideration. We're starting with 3 workouts a week. Even though I was so excited, I wanted to do 4 or 5, she brought me back down, and I remembered that this is why I've gotten hurt before. So we're starting slow, we're building good strength from the ground up, and not getting hurt this time. After each workout, I would write a couple of sentences about how it went, what exercises I liked or didn't like, and
Good evening, friends. It was a really rainy morning, very cozy. I'm very tired today. I had a 2-hour nap after being at the mall, but now I'm gonna cook the cozy dinner I planned for this week, which is just boiled potatoes, salmon in the oven, and I was gonna do a fennel salad, but instead I couldn't find it, but I found really beautiful asparagus, which is the only thing that will be cut for this dinner, and I already did it. Just cut the ends off and wash. And the flavors for this meal would just be some lemon on the salmon, dill and brown butter for the potatoes.
fish cooks really quickly in the oven, I just put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom and the top, salt, pepper, and lemon slices. I started boiling the potatoes way earlier just to make sure it's done with everything else. Oh, and I made some brownies right before this too. It's all about balance after all. The asparagus, I cook it in a dry pan at first, add salt and pepper, and then some olive oil after a couple minutes. I took the potatoes out of the pot so I could use it to brown some butter. When the asparagus is almost cooked and getting some brownage, I add some lemon and let that cook for just a little bit longer. If you've never browned butter before, it will foam a lot like this, and then make sure to stir it and it will brown. It's the milk solids that brown at the bottom and gives it a really nice nutty flavor. Simply toss the potatoes with dill and the butter and add everything to a plate. Sometimes a balanced dinner can just be a few ingredients on a plate that come together in harmony. I overboiled the potatoes because they're so small. I want to make sure they're done. They're a bit mushy, but I need to boil more potatoes. Just boil some potatoes. Welcome to another day in my beautiful kitchen. It's Sunday. It's a chill day. I actually started this video on a Friday, and like I think I said, I work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'm having a 2-day rest period over the weekend. Sunday is the perfect day to meal prep like a big batch of something, and I'm making a pasta salad with like a small shape like macaroni. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a fun, tiny chopped pasta salad. Yes, we're making a pasta salad, and pasta salads can be made in so many different varieties. For this one, the idea started with corn, jalapeno, red onion, and tuna. Then I just added a few more veggies that goes with that, like cucumber and carrot. I actually love carrot in pasta salads. I just make sure to dice it up really fine or even shred it. Also, my jalapeno was bad, so I couldn't use it. But anyway, I like a small shaped pasta for my pasta salad, so it's really spoonable. I used tuna today, but in Berlin I used to love using smoked tofu. I'm still trying to decide if I want to add beans or not. I'm gonna make the dressing first and see if I want to add it after, I guess. I want it creamy, so I'm adding cottage cheese. But to balance the flavor, I'm also adding a bit of mayo. Cottage cheese adds protein, cheesiness. Mayo adds fattiness, flavor, extra creaminess. Then lemon. Ooh. And I love actually adding like gochujang or miso or like any kind of little bit fermented taste to this, especially gochujang with the spiciness. You can add like sriracha. I'm gonna add chili crisp on top, chili flakes inside because I don't have any gochujang and my jalapeno was not good anymore, so I'm just adding a bunch of chili flakes. Jalapeno would be so good in this though. Okay, now we're adding more spices, don't worry. Salt, pepper, I don't know, paprika. Maybe I'll do some paprika. That's how it looks. It's funny because every time I make pasta salad, I'm adding just a little bit of each ingredient, but I always make so much because still a lot of ingredients, a little bit of each, makes a big bowl of salad. I love pasta salads because it's great meal prep food. It makes a lot, and you can customize it as you'd like. If you don't like cottage cheese, you can always add Greek yogurt instead or just mayo. Of course, I've done that in the past. Or you can even do like some olive oil, make it a bit lighter. Or you could add shredded cheese in this, would be so good. Didn't end up using the beans because it was already so much. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy. It's time to work out. Strength C. This one made me crazy sore last week.
Up first is 30 seconds of single leg hamstring stretch. Press start to begin.
I love that I don't have to overthink my workouts anymore. I know I can keep up with the routine, but how do I work out to get the results that I want? This is why I'm loving having a personal trainer with all the knowledge telling me exactly what to do to get the results that I want. After these 3 first weeks, I'm already feeling much stronger and I'm so excited to continue. She changes the schedule every 4 weeks. which I'm excited for. It's coming up in a week or so. I've already told her I'm ready to go to the gym next month. I want to train more like Natasha Ocean, which is my long-term goal, to be able to move like her. But we'll see if I ever get there. That was a really nice workout. I was feeling it a little bit in my knees in the reverse lunges, but then I realized I was supposed to do half reverse lunges, which makes sense because I've told Jill about my problems with overworking my knees before. So we're starting off with a half version, which is really nice. So I eased up a bit and it felt way better. But yeah, otherwise I'm already feeling stronger even after about 3 weeks now. You might hear it in the background, but I'm boiling a lot of eggs. I'm just gonna have some leftover pasta salad today because, like, you know, I made a big batch. I honestly have not been nourishing myself perfectly today. I woke up and made scones, which was really nice, made it feel like a Sunday even though it's Monday. And I just had like a slice of leftover pizza, some brownies. I've really been enjoying baking again, so nice. Nourishing myself with pasta salad is gonna be so good with the extra boiled eggs. Good to have on a lazy day. We're making a tray bake, baby. I really couldn't do this video without adding an oven tray meal. This is an acorn squash, very similar to butternut squash or Hokkaido pumpkin, which I'm just dicing up into big chunks, as well as zucchini. And I happen to have that second half of bell pepper from the pasta salad. Got a small Savoy cabbage, which I like to add for a lot of volume. You don't have to add all of these vegetables, and you can add anything you like. I like adding onion because it adds a lot of flavor. But to me, the base of this meal is the pumpkin along with some halloumi. And halloumi naturally has a cut in half like this because of how it's made. So you can just rip it and then start cubing it. I found these seitan sausages I wanted to try in the store. Seitan is a really delicious vegan protein made from vital wheat gluten, I'm pretty sure, but it's very high in protein. I think these were 24 grams per 100 grams. That's more than meat hot dogs, just saying. I added everything to 2 trays because there was so much. I also added garlic cloves to this and the sausages on top. Into the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes or until everything's cooked and browned. I just sat down to chill for a while, but when it was almost ready, I made a simple sauce. Garlic, cottage cheese, mayo to balance the flavor, salt and pepper. And again, you can use Greek yogurt or creme fraiche instead of the cottage cheese. Dinner is served. So simple. I love oven tray dinners. Just chuck it all in, forget about it. The sauce turned out really good. I usually do Greek yogurt for these type of sauces, but it works well with cottage cheese. I like the cheesiness. The sausage turned out a little bit dry, even though I drizzled some olive oil on it. I think it does better in the pan or maybe cut up, but still good. Simple. You can customize this any way you want, obviously. I wish I had some mustard.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Good morning. I'm just prepping some mayak eggs for lunch, also known as Korean drug eggs. Don't worry, there's no drugs in this. They're just called that because they're addictively delicious. They're just marinated eggs with added garlic, chili, spring onions, sesame seeds. I don't have the sesame seeds, but that's okay. If you don't have fresh chili, add chili flakes. It's okay. You need lots of garlic though. Lots of garlic. Soy sauce. And there we go. Lunch is ready to have with some rice or noodles or just a snack on. Add it to a snack plate, girl dinner. We'll probably finish these today, but then I'll boil more eggs and add to the same marinade. The marinade will last, I think, about a week. You can keep adding eggs to it, and I think these are hard boiled, but I prefer jammy eggs. And for a more legit recipe, this was just a lazy whatever I have recipe, but you can go to Mangshi, I think she's called, the OG Korean recipe. Really gonna work out today. Hell yeah.
It is time for the final workout of the week. I really love working out in the middle of the day to kind of break up my workday to get some energy. Sometimes I do it as the last thing though, just to like kind of wind down, get rid of the rest of that excess energy and chill for the night. But today it's midday slump, time to work out kind of ordeal. And if you're feeling motivated, don't forget to use my link to get that 14-day free trial. It's really worth it. I'm really loving it, honestly. Or just let me know how your workout journey is going down in the comments and we can connect there as well. Oh, and if you end up signing up, please let me know down in the comments because I noticed in the app there's a Teams section where you can join like basically these little chat rooms or clubs or teams and you can motivate each other and you can also start one. So I was thinking I would love to start one for us or anyone who's using the app and wants to join in this fitness movement, realistic journey. As soon as one of you lets me know down in the comments that you signed up, I'll start the team and we can connect in the Trainwell app as well. I'm so excited, so please let me know.
That was a very nice workout. I think I forgot to film the stretches, but there were like 3 or 4 different stretches. Pretty simple and nice. I'm gonna eat lunch before I shower because I'm excited and hungry. Okay, leftover rice. Got a whole ass chicken yesterday. Nick likes to make chicken sandwiches with the rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna steal some. Okay. And then we have a protein-packed quick lunch. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna enjoy this shower and
let me know if you enjoyed this video. I'm planning to do a fitness focused one every month. Probably always food focused, but also showing you how my fitness journey is going, of course, and what workouts I'm doing so that we can connect and motivate each other. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. I hope you're doing really well wherever you are in your journey. See you next time. Bye-bye.